East Africa, the birthplace of the safari, and the home of the East African Safari Rally for the past 50 years. The Safari Rally was one of the original rallies to be included in the World Championships, which were conceived in 1973. Since then, car makers have risked all on this most punishing event in the world.
The East African Safari Rally has, since its formation in 1953, been regarded as the toughest motor rally in the world. It has undergone an evolution, from its format of covering over 5,000 kilometers through Kenya, Uganda and Tanzania, to a very compact, high-speed course, and then returned full circle to cover the 5,000 kilometers in its original format. The event is now known as the East African Safari Classic and is open to cars made prior to 1974 and still covers 5,000 kilometers through dust and mud, plains and scenic mountains. Its appeal as the toughest test of man and machine continues to attract legends of the rallying world, including Bjorn Waldegard, Stig Blomqvist, Michel Mouton, and local aces such as Ian Duncan. Such is the magic of the Safari Rally. Kishan Banderi and Jaspal Matharu will be taking up the challenge in the 4th Safari Classic, to be run in November 2009, driving a Datsun 1800 SSS. The preparation of the car starts months before the event, with the car being stripped to a bare shell, with weak spots being reinforced and the smallest defects being corrected to prevent any mishaps during the event itself. Parts are sourced globally, and the spares package could easily result in another complete car being made ready should the need arise. Nothing is left to chance, and the result is a car that has proved incredibly reliable, never failing to finish any event it has so far entered. It is able to take the considerable challenges of 5,000 kilometers of motoring over rugged terrain, at speeds averaging 100 kilometers an hour, without the benefit of route notes, with deceptive ease. With the same dedicated team working on the car since its first entry in the event in 2003, the cohesion of the 4 support staff is key. The regulations stipulate that no more than 3 people can work on the car at any time during the event, and these result in the team travelling almost the same distance as the rally car by the time the event ends. At the end of every day, they have only 2 hours to restore the competing car to peak conditions for the challenges of the next day. Their ingenuity and uncompromising attention prior to the event and during it is what makes for a successful team. If the drivers are the tip of the sword, then the support crew is the actual blade. The special place the biannual event has occupied in the World Motorsports calendar since its restoration to the classic format is matched by the media attention it attracts. Eurosport, Supersport in Africa and Channel 10 in Australia all give it repeated coverage, in addition to the coverage by the local channels. Most days during the event, the front pages of the local newspapers are dominated by the event. Spectators throng the route, from the urban special spectator stages to the outreaches of rural East Africa. In the urban areas, the appeal lies in the A, B and C1 sectors of the population, while there is a strong brand link in the rural areas to the lower income groups who make up the majority of the rural populace. We find the considerable media and spectator appeal draws people to our car. It's certainly not the biggest or the most powerful car around, but somehow it always manages to upset the form book, and therein lies its appeal. With the car being constantly developed and improved, the aim is a top 10 finish, or even better. In 2007, towards the end of the legendary Gusafara mountain stages in Tanzania, the 1987 and 88 Australian Rally champion Murray Coote remarked half in jest, "You're not supposed to be doing these times, you're just novices." He has since become an ardent supporter, and we hope that you will too. Potential returns to any sponsor in motorsport are linked to the performance of the team, its management of media to provide the requisite exposure to sponsors, and the receptiveness of the audience to the authenticity of the brand message. The biggest corporates, from KCB, the largest commercial bank, to Safaricom, the cell phone operator, all have a presence. Such is the credibility of rallying to carry the brand message.